Hey, what's up traders, this is DayFX Hunter. In this video I want to give you a review of the trade I took yesterday. Let's go to the daily and let's try to analyze a bias, right? So overall, long term I am bullish, and I think that around this 70 zone of this pullback from this swing, I think we will see a bounce, right? So anyway, this video is not about this, but what has been happening yesterday. Price been ranging around this previous week's low, which was broken, and I was expecting the price to drop lower, right, to complete a pullback into this zone, right? So that's why I have been bearish. And as well, if we go to lower time frame, we can see that basically we broke through the previous week's low after the Monday open, right? So this is a Monday low, and then mostly the low which takes out previous week's low is broken again, right? And what was my thought process, right? So we have a Asian session in here. You can see that price basically broke the low, then it's making a pullback, right? If we put FIB, we are in here, right? We are above a 50%, right? Let me remove the FIB. We went into the fair value gap on the open. Here is a price open, then price dropped lower, right, and created these two equal lows, right? So I've been expecting when something like this happened that we will basically go through it, right? In that moment, I'm going lower time frame. You need to again repeat the process. So I put FIBO again. Let me adjust this into the current price, right? So we had this right above this level, right? And we need to see some candle, right? So it's this one, it's breaker, right? So that's a down candle where actually, where the market makers, what they are doing, they are actually buying when the price is going down, right? So as you can see, this is a down candle where they've been buying, because when the price is dropping, they are buying to take out this liquidity, right? And then they start the selling. So if they still keep these buy orders in it, they need to close them, right? So they need to bring the price back. They closing in here, and then price dropping lower into where? Into this engineered liquidity, right? So they created these two equal lows to make the people think that it's a support, right? So maybe traders are buying in here, right, expecting price going higher, right? So when I saw all of this, I was actually expecting price to go lower. I've been patient, right? And as you can see, around 11:30 there was actually the high created, right? So I have actually entered a short in here. So you can see, I'm not kidding, it's actually a data from the platform, right? So it's a trade I took, right? So let me take this down like this, right? So my trade was basically entry on this breaker in here, right? I had stop loss just right above that, right? Just right above it. And then I had my target in here, right? So you can see it's basically it was actually a 10-hour trade, right? So but I actually closed something in here. But anyway, very good trade, right? So one of my best actually so far in this month, right? And same thing for the confluence has been seen on the dollar. So if we are looking into the dollar Asia session, right, price has moved higher, created these quite equal highs, but anyway we had the previous day's highs from here yesterday, then it dropped. This is a moment where the price where I've been entering the euro. Let me bring it for you like this. I've been watching the dollar index, and the price has been back on the what? On the daily open, right? And the London open, and from here we simply went up into it, right? So that's how was my thought process. But I want to show you as well one more thing. I've been sharing this in my Telegram. You know, this thing is a news. Every this dot is some news, right? But if you have a news in the correct level, which was this breaker in here, it basically starts a trend, right, or the trade. And you can see that the news has been released in here, and then price basically went lower and it has retested this level, and then it continued down as expected, right? And again, as you can see here on the swing, here was again as well some news in here, right? And that was a driver for the price to take it down, right? And then again, another news taking it higher, right? So I suggest you, if you have this tool, this flexible trade manager which has this news in it, you can see how these news are basically driving the market, right? So if you have a good timing, you can find out how they can do, how they are actually making all the important swings in here, right? So I hope this video was useful for you. And actually we can look as well today. There was as well an interesting situation. However, I was not able to trade it because I've been with my daughter on the morning. So what happens in here? You have as well Asian session, right? Price going above it, right? Taking out a liquidity, right? Then you have what? Then you're watching for where is the candle that was actually drawing this price up, right? So it's a, right, these up candles which are that been actually taking these lows, right, in here and going higher, right? What happens in here, right? Again, price take out liquidity, and it has created what? 1, 2, right? Beautiful equal lows, right? Then you got these two equal lows. Then what you have to do? Then you wait. You must wait in here, and you waiting for what? You waiting for a pullback, right? So let's draw the fib, right? And now you got your 50%, your 62, and you have confluences, right? So you got, we can actually put as well the session if it is in here. All right, it doesn't give any confluences right now here, but what we got? We got a, again, Asian session, liquidity taken, we have the price dropping lower, then we have two equal lows, right? Then we wait for the pullback, 62 fib between, as well confluence with the breaker, right? And you are setting the trade, right? Even if you enter in here on the 62, you can put your fib, your stop loss above this, right? You want to be precise as much as possible, you want to, right? And this is your trade, right? I mean, it's even if you trade it on the 1 minute, you can see how precise you can be. And where are you waiting actually? As you draw the fib, right, in here, sorry, not in here, but in here, you actually entering exactly on the 62, and you want to enter above any liquidity. You see these two highs, right, taken exactly around the 62, and then here is your entry, right? Would be even better if you did it like this, right? You must trust this breaker, right? All right, you know, I don't want to show like a trade like this, you know, no one do this, but you know, this is a quite amazing trade, right? It could be as well taken today. Unfortunately, I was not able to take it, right? So even if you targeting just this, it will give you 3.5 risk reward, right? So you basically risking here 4 pips and you get 15 pips, right? Beautiful. All right, this is it. I wish you have a great rest of the trading week. Bye bye.